Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Kayla. I know I've been MIA, just really haven't had time to... No, I'm kidding. I don't want to give you guys an excuse. I just don't want to be posting on YouTube. But today is a very special video. It's not makeup related, so if you don't want to watch this, don't. But it's a hair tutorial on box braids. I love braiding hair, and I love box braids. I think it's like the cutest style, cutest look ever. Also, it's just so convenient sometimes because you don't have to style it. So I'm just gonna talk about that and why I'm recording this video. So yeah, I'm just recording this video. I don't know exactly how it's gonna turn out because I'm not sure if y'all are gonna be able to even see me braid my own hair because I don't have anybody like pointing the camera like to what I'm doing because I'm doing it on myself. So it might be a little tricky, but I know some of you guys want to know how I do it or want to see like how you would get it done. So I'm gonna try my best to explain what I'm doing. The most important thing is definitely like the pre-braiding preparation. So just like makeup, there's skincare. And with hair, especially with like a protective style like this that you keep on for a minute, you definitely have to, prepare the scalp. So if you're a dry scalp person and you suffer from dry scalp and dandruff and itchiness, this style is probably not gonna last you that long. It usually only lasts me like 5-7 days. The most I lasted with them was probably like 7 days. And when I first did them, I was playing softball in high school. Ooh, I felt like my scalp was gonna come off when I didn't even think about like the softball helmet. When I went up to bat, I'm like, and I've learned over time as I continue to do them that, I don't need as much hair. Obviously, my own hair is just like super duper long, so I don't know what I was seeing in the past. I think like the first time that I ever did braids, I probably used like 10 packs, which is a lot of hair. So not doing that again. I'm gonna limit myself to like maybe 3 packs, 4 packs, because I just really don't want a lot of weight. And as time goes by, you just end up learning. But let me tell you guys about what I did for my pre-style or pre-preparation scalp. So I did last night a coconut oil treatment on my hair. I used just like a hairbrush, just rubbed it all over, massaged it into my scalp, and I left it on overnight. The next time, went to the gym, whatever. And then you have to wash your hair really good. So double shampoo it, condition it for I always leave my conditioner on probably for 5 minutes. Then I rinse my whole body. Then I rinse it off. Yada yada. So that way the hair could just be really nice and hydrated. If you're like super duper extreme dry, like I would probably go in with some olive oil before you put this, just a little bit on the scalp. But I'm not gonna do that until afterwards. Probably just like put little bits of oil into my hair. So yeah, that's what I did. So starting off with products, I'm using this braiding hair that I found at my local beauty store. I haven't tried this brand before, so I don't know about it. And I also feel like I might have been allergic to some of the hairs that I've tried in the past. This is 100% Kankalon braiding hair. There's some of them that I feel like are just like too thick. I don't know, I feel like my scalp kind of just reacts bad to it. So I'm hoping and praying that my scalp doesn't react really bad. Okay, so now prepping the hair. I'm just show you guys real quick. I've done watch like 1,000 videos on this, so I may or may not get it right. I may do it wrong. Yeah, I'm still learning about these kinds of styles, but this is what I know so far, just to make it simple. Okay, so this is about the length of my hair. So I want my braids to look like the length of my hair, since my hair is pretty long, so I'm keeping it like that. If this is too long for you, I'd recommend you just cut it off before you let it go from here. So these come with these little hair bands. So there's something called where you pull the hair so that way the tips they're kind of more tapered and they aren't as blunt like this. So I love that technique because you braid the hair and then it just kind of goes softly into like a taper tip. It's not like a rubber band or cut off or burn tip or none of that. I don't want none of that. I just don't prefer that. It's up to you. So anyways, to pull the ends, all you do is just like take it up. I hope you guys can see. Just so like that, and then so you just kind of like start pulling the hair. I like to just kind of just do this from one side, then you continue to do it on the other side, and then you just kind of like brush the hair out because it's going to start looking like tangles. So then you just start looking at like where you see like it's like really blunt. So just like that. You can do it a little bit more if you want to. I'm okay with this. And then what you do is just cut off the end, and then you just start like grabbing your hair, your pieces, and then I just lay them out right there because I feel like it's the easiest. So yeah, this time around I'm trying to do like thinner pieces. I feel like these might be too thick for the look and style that I want, but I'm gonna try it out and see. I believe I got 12 pieces out of that one stack. Oh, I also didn't talk about what products you need. So of course you need the braiding hair. I got this. I don't know. I hope like react to it or allergic to it or whatever. But it's just $2 and it's long. I like the texture of it. It's not as thick as another one that I had from the same brand, so I think I'm gonna really like this one. I'm just gonna use this. I'm really trying not to stick with a bunch of product just to like grab the hair. Then you're gonna need a rat tail comb, a few clips. Also, I'm gonna apply some Moroccan oil on just the ends of my hair so that when my hair stays hydrated and it doesn't break. So yeah, and you definitely, if you have color treated hair or if your hair is bleached and you're gonna do this, make sure that you do apply like a nice moisturizing oil, argan oil, Moroccan oil, whatever you want, because if not, your ends are probably already dry because of the bleach, so you don't want breakage. So when you take the braids out, your hair is going to be like really short because of the breakage, and you don't want that. So make sure you do that. That's important. All right, you guys. So I thought the easiest way was to just do a voiceover for this video and explain what I'm doing. The hardest part about this whole process is sectioning the hair. I had to put this huge mirror in front of me, and I'm looking through this small mirror, and I'm just really trying to figure out like how to get my hair sectioned and parted correctly. This is probably why it took me 9 hours to finish these whole braids, because the parting was just awful. Anyways, I use extra multiple clips, and right now I'm adding gel to all the areas so that way the hair doesn't have any like loose ends. And I recommend that you do this while your hair is just a little damp. Because of our hair texture, we're gonna have hella flyaways, and you don't want to be grabbing flyaways from other sections because it's just gonna be messy. So doing it damp is gonna help out for sure. All right, after a whole bunch of trial and errors, I found out and discovered that the easiest way to do this, if your hair is naturally just kind of long already like this, is to take the piece of hair and use it in 2 strands. There's other videos that'll show you how to add hair with 3. You don't need that. Here I'm going in with 2. And so I'm using one of my natural hair as a section, so I already have my 3 pieces. All you're gonna do is bring the synthetic braiding hair across it, over it. You're gonna press it, and I'm holding my natural hair tight. So then I'm just gonna continue to braid like I would braid any French braid or braid, and that is automatically gonna have the braid stick really close to the scalp without it even hurting. You don't have to worry about yanking or pulling, because you need to remember that box braids aren't supposed to hurt. Yeah, they're uncomfortable, but it shouldn't be hurting you. If they are, it's way too tight. And then you just continue to braid like so. I braid my own hair very weird and different. A lot of people have told me that I just have a different way of braiding my own hair, but this is just what I find works for me. Here I'm just literally explaining that once I've braided far down, I start adding hair from other pieces like so, like what you guys just saw, to start weaving in, so that way one piece doesn't stay completely short and my natural hair is just not being weaved into anything else. So you kind of have to get used to weaving the synthetic hair into the strand where it's just all your natural hair. Okay, a few hours passed and now I'm up to the top of my head almost. I'm doing the same thing, grabbing my two pieces, bringing it over, bringing my natural piece up at the top, and then I'm just gonna go about creating my braid like so. I believe the technique is over and in on both sides. So just over, in, and then you kind of do the feed in motion as you keep braiding downwards. With my hair, the top part I forgot to mention or show you guys, but I did trim the braiding hair just so that way the braids could be a little bit shorter at the top. Also, your sectioning is totally up to you. How big you want your boxes is up to you. I did end up going bigger boxes at the top because I was just kind of like tired and I didn't want as many braids like I mentioned before. So just braid the way that you want the braids to just naturally fall. Some people like doing them back, but I like mine from side to side. Alright, you guys, I just got done braiding about 9 hours later. Now I'm just gonna go in and boil the ends with boiling water. Make sure the water is not too hot. If not, it'll like burn up and crisp up the ends. The reason they do that is just to kind of soften the braid so it has more movement. Last night I boiled these, so you see how these have like a little bit more movement than like these. So that's the purpose of it. I'm not sure if I like the partings because in the times that I've done it in the past, I've done really small squares or boxes. But like I said, I didn't want to have that many braids, so we'll see. And then just kind of like work in the little baby hairs. I don't really have a bunch of them, but all right, you guys, so all you gotta do is just take your boiling water, and all you have to do is just literally dip the hair in there. I like to like take it all the way like up here. Too much sauce. More like free and wobbly, and it's not like as stiff. It's because you need to dip them. The water has to be just right. If it's too hot, you're gonna burn the hair. If it's not as hot, then it's not really gonna do what it's supposed to do. I'm gonna go get ready real quick, get my makeup, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys quick little hairstyles that you can do with this hairstyle. So I like to part mine to this side. So I'll grab some hair here, a few braids here, and then I'll just kind of create like if I'm tying it. So just something like this. Also, I didn't think about this, but I've been going to the gym a lot lately, so I don't know how I'm gonna do my hair for the gym. But this is another cute style that I like. Usually I just use like a braid because it might be like a lot to use a hairband. So just like tie that in. I think this style is probably like my favorite half up, half down style. A ponytail, just take a braid, wrap it around. And you got your pony. The hardest thing about doing these yourself is probably the parting. I had nobody help me, hence is why I probably took 9 hours to do this. But yeah, it's just so much fun. I also like putting it up like this. You can do like a bun. It's crazy because like, so in a bun like that, or take it up. These braids came out longer than what I wanted or anticipated, but it's okay. Yeah, something different, something fun. I love this kind of style. Let's see how long I last with them. I've learned that box braids shouldn't be super duper tight, and in the past I've done them on myself extremely tight to where like my scalp's like turning red because it's just so tight. But with this new technique, it makes it easier to just not like pull on it or yank on it or anything. That way it's not tight. So yeah, it's comfortable when you sleep, comfortable when you go to the gym. I have no idea how I'm still gonna do my hair for the gym, but I'll figure something out. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial.